The Brooklyn Nets are going in a new direction with the recent signing of Steve Nash, who has just agreed to a 4-year deal to become the Brooklyn Nets' new head coach. But we want to know, was this a good move? Is Steve Nash the man to take the Brooklyn Nets forward, or was this a bad hire by the team?
Let's eat.
What time is it? Game time! Woo!
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Edwin, aka King Jollof, and I'm back with another video. Finally, we have a basketball video. I know. Look at all these football videos I'm posting. I get it. The news was talking to me, man. But now we finally have a basketball video, and I'm ready to speak. Let's get into it. Steve Nash has just agreed to a 4-year deal to become the Brooklyn Nets head coach. Listen, I'm going to be honest here. I thought the Nets would make a strong push for Greg Popovich because, he's a great coach. And I'm over here thinking that if they want to succeed, they would make an offer for him on the table. But they didn't. Nevertheless, I still think that Steve Nash is a great hire because Steve Nash is a respected legend in the NBA. People love him, and he's a winner. Let's take a look at Steve Nash's accolades, right? 2-time MVP, 8 All-Star appearances, 3 All-NBA first teams. He led the league in assists 5 times. This guy is a winner. That's all he knows how to do, win. That to me right there says a lot. Because if you are the Nets at this moment, you need a guy of his caliber to come in and push you guys forward. The Nets are moving in a new direction. They have the likes of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant on the team. And, the whole squad itself is pretty solid. I get that. Steve Nash has an opportunity to make a name for himself as a head coach. But things may not go as planned. You never know. Because not all former NBA players turn out to be great head coaches. See Derek Fisher. Now, it wasn't all Derek Fisher's fault. Obviously, there were so many factors as to why he struggled to be a head coach, but it didn't work out. However, Steve Nash could turn into a Steve Kerr, who was in the same predicament as he was when he first got his head coaching position. No coaching experience whatsoever, and now look at him. He's one of the best coaches in the league at the moment, right? It could happen. You never know. But I'm going to say this right now because I really think about this a lot now that it's happened. Steve Nash got hired to become the Brooklyn Nets head coach, right? With no head coaching experience, no coaching experience whatsoever. And I'm just thinking that he got picked over the likes of other black candidates who were qualified, had the credentials, and they didn't even get a call-up. Steve Nash got a call-up. He got the job. So this tells me that, white privilege in the NBA is still relevant. It's a strong factor. It sucks. It's disgusting to me. And to be honest, I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. But sticking back to a basketball topic, I get it. Steve Nash is a good hire for the Nets because, we have the likes of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, who are big personalities, by the way, or they can be at times. You need a guy like Steve Nash who can be level-headed and calm and, keep balance for the team. And that's just what he does. Steve Nash, to me, that's where he fits. Because of the likes of Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, just those two players, we all know how great of a talent both those guys are, but we all know how big of personalities they can have. And Steve Nash comes in, he balances everything out. I get that. But now the Nets to me, they're in a critical time period because listen, they are essentially starting fresh this season, or at least next season. They made the playoffs this season, but they got bounced out the first round. They got bounced out by the Raptors. Yeah, that's because no one really traveled for them. I could have played for the Nets if I really wanted to. But nevertheless, the Nets are still moving in the right direction somewhat. Steve Nash, to me, is still a good hire, even though he doesn't have any head coaching experience. But I think that the fit with them works. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Is Steve Nash the right man to take the Nets forward? Or is he not the right man to take the Nets forward? Maybe it might be someone else. Maybe a black candidate. We don't know. I think it would have been best to pick, a black candidate who has the credentials. But that's just me. I get the move somewhat. But anyways, that's all that we have for this video today. Steve Nash ate this week because he has an opportunity to make a name for himself as a head coach. And don't get me wrong, Steve Nash has some talent on that team. Those two bad boys in Brooklyn, he has some talent on that team. So if he doesn't find some way of success, then it's case for him. Or maybe not, depending on how strongly white privilege will take effect, because he can do terribly and he can still have a job come, a few years from now. You never know. But anyways, he still ate this week. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to this video, and to my channel at least. And always remember, as I grow, we grow together. Stay tuned for the next video. Boop.